Alright guys, so in this video we're checking out the latest F7 flight controller from HGLRC, the F722 Mini. It's a 20x20 board with M2 mounting holes, extremely large solder pads here. It's going to be good for your building, but they're not labeled, but it does come with really good documentation, and we'll show you that here in a second. This particular board comes with 5 UARTs, which is kind of crazy. For just a tiny little board. MPU 6000, 3 amp, 5 volt regulator, Betaflight OSD. It does come with a barometer and also 16 megabytes of black box data. I think that's that chip right there. Boot button, USB port. You got your connector here for your 4-in-1 ESC. Comes with this plug here. Again, nothing's labeled, but it is documented, so you want to make sure you don't lose that. This will go to your 4-in-1 ESC, and you do get pin headers and some spacers. And that's everything that comes with the board. The board is rated 2 to 6S, 3.7 grams, I believe. All the specs are right here. Yeah, so it's a 2 6S, 5 volt, 3 amp regulator, 60 megs of black box data, M2 mounting holes, 3.7 grams, and it does really have 5 UARTs. So you have UART 1 there, and 2 over here, T3s over here, 4 right there, and I think the 5th one is right here, R6. That's for ESC telemetry, and this is the pinout of the wiring loom that goes to your 4-in-1 ESC. So you do want to make sure that your 4-in-1 ESC matches this, or you're going to need to make some adjustments to your cable to match up whatever ESC you're using. I believe there is a I forget the model of the HGLRC that will work with this one. I'll put it up here on the screen if I figure it out. I can't remember offhand what it is. There is one that will work with this. I think it's included as part. Will be included as part of a stack, but right at the time of this video, it's not. It's had to buy it separately. Anyway, here's the rest of the wiring here. So you can see obviously you got your video transmitter connections here, TBS Unified Pro, and they have this example of their FTMT VTX is the HGLRC version. TBS Crossfire wiring, our FreeSky R9M shows you exactly how to wire up each of these receivers. You have your FlySky FS-A8S, and then you have your FreeSky XM Plus. So these are some typical examples of how to wire up your receiver, and because it's an F7, you don't have any of those really frustrating issues with signal inversion, and you have to worry about whether it's inverted or not inverted. So that's good. And then over on this side here, looks like you have buzzer LED connections here on these pads over here, and then for these right here are going to be for GPS. Looks like this is for GPS. And then all down here is going to be your camera connections. So overall, it's pretty straightforward. I like the fact that it's got nice big solder pads to wire up everything. It should be pretty easy, even though it's a really tiny board. But you want to make sure you don't lose this documentation. I believe it's also available for download as a PDF on the website as well. So I'll go ahead, I'll link this down in the description. I believe it's going to be on Banggood and also HGLRC. And I'll have more links if they're available somewhere else. I think there's possibly going to be on Amazon as well. So pretty interesting board. I'm not sure what I'm going to be putting this into. I've been building a lot of toothpick stuff lately, and whoops, so this one may not get built for a little while, but HGLRC stuff's pretty decent, and I would not expect that this one wouldn't be any good compared to a lot of the ones I've used previously. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.